everyone. So I am finally doing a 22-week pregnancy update. It has been a month since my last update. I did 18 weeks and that video was actually pre-filmed and it was posted like a couple weeks later. We are at 22 weeks now. So I know that I also did say that I was planning on keeping all my pregnancy stuff on my vlog channel and planning on doing just my makeup on my main channel, but I asked you guys where you wanted to see this pregnancy update. And my main channel won like big time. And I'm really listening to the ones that are like following me on Twitter, where I ask all my little like, polls and everything, and also on Instagram. Because I know you guys are like avid viewers and you're avid like followers. So I really want to listen to you because you are always like keeping up to date with everything. So this is where you guys wanted to see it. So that is what you're getting on my main channel. As you can tell, I'm out of breath. That is like one of my things right now. She actually moved up. She is now like wanting to sit on my diaphragm. So I am having problems like breathing. Like I am so uncomfortable already, you guys, and it's only 22 weeks. Like I'm already uncomfortable though, to be honest, but that's me though. I get uncomfortable very, very easily. And so that's why I always knew pregnancy was going to be a rough one for me. Yeah, so she moved up to my diaphragm. Before she was sitting on my bladder. She moved probably, I want to say 2 weeks ago she moved. And when she was on my bladder, oh my God, you guys, it is not fun when they're on your bladder. Oh, I would like be sitting down and the second I would sit up, I would like hunch over and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go pee. It felt like a water balloon, like a heavy water balloon was on my bladder. And it would just be like instant. I'd be like, if I didn't go pee within like that, like 30 seconds, I was going to pee my pants. Because if I sneeze, it's a no bueno. Like I peed my pants when we were in South Dakota. I peed a little bit. So I need to work on my Kegel exercises. I am so lucky and happy that I bought this mattress around Christmas time. I bought Joel for his Christmas present. The mattress where the legs go up and the back goes up, he really wanted it. And I was like, okay, let's just, invest. I didn't think it was worth it at the time. And now I am so happy that I made that purchase because it has been a lifesaver through this pregnancy. I cannot sleep in any other bed now. Like I'm like, no, I need to be in my bed. I haven't been sleeping with a pregnancy pillow. I tried it. I wasn't very comfortable. I think I have to be a little bit bigger to really enjoy the pregnancy pillow. But I think with the fact of my bed and the way that it moves up and with the legs and everything has been a huge help, and I might not even need the pregnancy pillow, I think, but who knows? I can't say anything until I get further along. But I always sleep with the back up a little bit. Joel, sometimes he's like, I'm about to move downstairs now though, because I sleep with it kind of up, and then I sleep with my legs up. Also during the day, if I'm working on my computer, I'll go to that bed, I'll move it all the way to the top, and then I'll move the legs up really high, or I'll even like if I have to like bring down swelling, I will bring my legs up higher than my heart with it. And it's been amazing. Definitely, I swell so easily. I've always been a sweller, which is what another thing like my mom always warned me about. She's like, you are gonna swell really bad in pregnancy because if I'm in the heat, if I eat too much salt, if I'm on the plane, no matter what, throughout my life, I swell. I swell so bad. I would have to wear compression socks on the plane before I was pregnant. We went to South Dakota. I will have that vlog up here shortly on my vlog channel. I've just been so busy right now to edit it. But we went to South Dakota. It was 105 degrees. We hit the record in Rapid City for the year of the hottest day of the year. And that was like the day that we were out from like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And it was so hot and I was so swollen. Yeah, but we were like nonstop sightseeing for like 3 days straight. Didn't take a break, up early and then out until the nighttime. So I was pooped. I was done. I was exhausted. It's crazy how much more tired you get when you are pregnant. I actually ended up having a spotting on my 3rd day. So that freaked me out because I'm like, spotting this far along is a little scary. I think I pushed my body too much. So I called my doctor and they're like, just keep a close eye on it. If it continues and gets heavy, then that's a worry. But she goes, she probably just pushed herself a little too much. I'm here I'm trying to say I'm really trying not to push myself, but I have been nonstop still after South Dakota. Like we were in LA all day for the shoot thing this project that we're working on that I'm gonna be announcing soon. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remind myself, it's okay to rest. I'm one that hates to rest. I'm like, I want to get stuff done. I want to go. I want to get things moving, but I'm really realizing that I just can't be the same way that I was. We're healthy. We're good. It was just, I pushed myself too much and I need not to do that. So we were actually planning a baby moon to go to Hawaii, but I think we're going to forego that because of how swollen I got from the plane and with the heat and stuff. And I've never been to Hawaii, and neither has Joel. And I really want to go and experience like the hikes and be really active there. And I can't be that way right now. Like my body is not taking to being too active very well right now, because I don't think I was like crazy good in shape beforehand. So I didn't maintain that, and that was like a bummer. So I always say, like, my biggest advice is if you are planning to get pregnant within the year, try to get your body in the best shape that you possibly can. That's what we were planning, but now I think we're just going to try to take it easy until she comes and try to just get prepared and caught up with work. Drink lots of water. I drink tons of water. I pee all the time. Hair. Oh my goodness. My hair. I didn't think that this was gonna happen. Before getting pregnant, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have this when I'm pregnant, I'm gonna have this when I'm pregnant. And I've been pretty accurate on everything, like how I was gonna experience pregnancy, because I'm very like in tune with my body and I knew it was gonna happen. But the one thing I didn't think was gonna happen was that I was not gonna grow my hair. You guys, my hair grows so fast and my nails grow so fast. I've always been that way my entire life. But throughout this entire pregnancy, it doesn't grow. My legs, my hair on my legs don't grow. I shave my arms too, because I hate hair. But the hair on my arms don't grow. I could go like almost a whole week without shaving my legs. I used to be able to not even go like 2 days. I would go like a day and a half of like being able not to shave my legs. And I cut my hair in the beginning because I was like, dude, it just needs to cut. Like, it looked so unhealthy. And we cut my hair and it legit has barely grown since. It doesn't want to grow. I'm doing prenatal vitamins and everything. I want my hair to grow, you guys, so bad. I want my long hair right now. So let me know in the comments down below if this has happened to you. I think I saw a few people tweet me and I talked to you guys that you experienced the same thing. And that makes me feel so much better, because I'm like, dude, this is weird, because everyone talks about how your hair is supposed to be like long and flowy and thick and full, and then you lose it afterwards. But if I lose my hair afterwards, I'm gonna be bald. Another thing is I have really bad acid reflux. I've had acid reflux throughout this entire pregnancy. The very first trimester, I was just eating and drinking a lot of orange juices and eating a lot of those little cuties, those little citrus things. I cut out anything acidic in my diet because it makes my acid reflux really like flare up. But I do have Tums, so I do Tums, and that helps. Like, I honestly just take one and I'm like, oh, I feel so much better. If we go off the wives' tale, she's gonna be a hairy baby, which I already know she is. I was born with a full head of hair. I believe Joel was born with hair. I think I was born with more hair than Joel was. She's gonna have hair. There's no way she can't have hair. I have a bachelor's in child and adolescent development. So I've taken many courses on prenatal development, child development. Like, this was my life, you guys. And I remember in one of my courses, we had a whole section on how men can have sympathy, like morning sickness, or they'll get those same pregnancy symptoms that their wife has. I was like mind boggled, right? Joel didn't get that. I've never had acid reflux in my entire life until pregnancy, which is why I didn't know what it was for the longest time, and my mom told me. But what's funny is that Joel doesn't get acid reflux either. And now he's getting it. So he's getting acid reflux. He's getting to where it's like, you kind of like throw up in your mouth and it goes back down and it just burns. Like, he's been getting it. And I've laughed so hard because I'm like, because he didn't know what it was either. He's like, I feel like I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. My food's not sitting well with me. He thought he was getting food poisoning and stuff. And I was like, no, babe. That's acid reflux. So yeah, he's getting acid reflux. So that's his sympathy thing that he's getting with me right now, which is really funny. I love it. I'm like, yes, endure the pain with me right now. Also with Ollie, he's over here in his bed next to me. He will not leave my side. I've said this throughout. I've always felt like he was a little bit more needier since I've been pregnant and stuff like that. But he's always been by my side, you guys. He's always been my shadow. You all know that, which is why you see him mainly in my snaps, because he's always with me. Elsa does her own thing. She's always been very independent. I feel like it's on an extreme level now since I came back from South Dakota, because I've really popped out now. But he has this look of concern. like he's concerned about me. Like you could see a dog's expression. Like all he has is faces. He's got his side eye that he's just like not pleased with you. He's got his smiles. He's got his like tired eye. Like he's got his eyes and you just see it. And he's got looks of concern. So I think he's been very concerned about me. I get up from the bed to go to the bathroom. He gets up from the bed. He stands right outside the door, turns his back to me, checks to make sure I'm doing okay. Then when I'm done, he just trots and then he waits for me on the outside. But he's seeing just how I am right now and he's been very concerned. So I've noticed that a change with him. Elsa, I don't notice anything. She's the daddy's girl. She wants to be with Joel 24/7. She doesn't like me. She likes me. She'll come with me. She'll cuddle with me. She sleeps on my pillow every single night. But other than that, she's daddy's girl. And now onto my ligament pain. So ligament pain is like the muscles in your stomach that are like, they're just like those ligaments, they're just stretching. So those have been pretty bad. They've been bad throughout this whole pregnancy. And that's why I think it took me a while to pop out. And my stomach was just been fighting it, you know. Talked to my doctor. They said I need to get a belly band. But I saw some of the belly bands and they're just like, they look like a bandeau that's wider and that just goes over your stomach. And I'm like, that does not look like it gives you any support. But then I saw this one and it's a belly belt and it can grow with you. So it looks like this. You can get it in black. I'll have a link down below. I got off of Amazon. But your stomach just sits in it like here. Like it just sits in it like that and then you just wrap it around and it Velcros. So you have a lot of like, it's really big and it like, I don't know, it just works really well. I've noticed that it helps with the support of my belly and it helps with my lower back. My lower back hasn't been that bad. It's mainly my upper back right now and I think it's because my boobs are so big. Oh, another thing that I want to mention to you guys again is I always get questions asked what I'm using for stretch marks or anything like that or to prevent stretch marks. Honestly, I always say this, I think stretch marks are genetic. I've been very lucky so far. No stretch marks yet, which I'm like crossing my fingers, knock on wood. I still have a ways to go, but my mom said that she experienced stretch marks like at the beginning of her second trimester. But I have been lathering myself and keeping my body moisturized. If you're more inclined to get stretch marks, you're going to get them even if you're really moisturizing. I just think moisturizing helps in the long run and also makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. So I'm still using the Vicious Skincare Bump to Baby Stretch Marks to Eczema Body Balm. Stuff is amazing. I love it. I'm actually basically almost out of it. I don't think you guys can see it. It's white and it's a thick cream, but it's basically, I probably have one more use out of this and that's it. I love it. I'm gonna order more. It's the best. It's amazing. I highly recommend that if you are pregnant right now. It's a nice thick cream. Takes away all itching, makes your body feel great, it makes your skin so soft. And then also they had other skincare products that I've been trying out. I can't really give you guys like a full review on it because I've only been trying them out for like, I want to say 1 to 2 weeks. And the one thing is my skin has balanced out and cleared up so much. It's been the best it's ever been since I hit puberty. And it's gotten a lot better. It's still very dry, but it's more balanced now because I'm really keeping it moisturized. And I might get like 1 or 2 pimples here and there, but it's nothing drastic. It's really small. My skin has just been doing wonderful and it does well with makeup. Also, I've noticed I have no more pores. I used to have the biggest pores on my nose and right here. There's no more pores there. I was even looking in the mirror the other day. I was like, I have no blackheads on my nose. Like there's no pores. Where did my pores go? I would always have to use a pore filling primer. I don't have to wear primer anymore. My makeup stays on all day and it looks amazing. I do have acne scars. I have lots of acne scars. So I've been really wanting to use brightening products. So they had this one and I saw this and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is their Mommy Brightener 5-in-1. So it's supposed to help diminish sunspots and hyperpigmentation, soften and correct fine lines and wrinkles, minimize the appearance of large pores, boost collagen production, and face the appearance of scars. So I've been using this in the morning. So I'm gonna let you guys know about this. In here, I've been using this one in the morning. This is the Mommy Bright Eye Booster. It's supposed to reduce overall eye puffiness, diminish the appearance of dark circles, improves the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and softens the look of smile lines and lines around the lip area. So you could also put, I didn't even know you could do that right there. I'm gonna do that next, okay? But I like this eye cream. It's also a little bit of a thicker eye cream, not as thick as the IT Cosmetics one, but it feels very hydrating and I don't notice my eyes creasing with it either. and I've been enjoying it. I actually really like this Vicious skincare line. I think you can get it on Amazon. You can also get it on their website. I will have it linked down below for you guys, but I've been really enjoying it, like very, very much enjoying it. And then also a little bit on weight gain. So I have gained, oh my gosh, I don't know how much weight I've exactly gained. When I went to the doctor's last, which was a couple weeks ago, I gained 13 pounds throughout this pregnancy. I've never weighed this much in my life, and it sucks. Like, I have to say that's been like really, really hard seeing my body the way that it looks right now. I'm so used to having the flat stomach and stuff, and I'm just like, my body is completely changed. It doesn't look the same, and that has been so hard. It's been so hard. I've always been very hard on myself with the way I look. I've always been that way. And especially when you're on camera and you do like full body stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Like, I do a lot of stuff with Ipsy, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's like really hard to like see how much my body has changed. And you see everyone that's like skinny around you, and you're just like, oh, I just want to look like I used to look. And I look at old pictures and I'm like, oh, what happened? But it's pregnancy, and I'm trying to tell myself, you know what? There's all shapes and sizes in pregnancy, and they're all beautiful. And I'm trying to tell myself it's okay. So, and I knew I was going to gain weight a little bit easier. I've always been one to gain weight a little easy. Like, I can gain it quick, but I can lose it really fast too. I've always been that way. And so that's why I've always had to watch what I eat and what I do, because I can gain it so easily. Like, I put on a lot of weight in my thighs, because that's where I mainly put my weight on in, is like my thighs, but now it's like a little bit on my arms, but it's a little in my face. My face is rounder, my face is a little bit more swollen. My lips are bigger. People think I have lip injections. No, you cannot get lip injections when you're pregnant. I haven't had lip injections done in over a year, so they're not even there anymore. These are all natural. Everything is natural here in this face right now. I don't have Botox. I don't have anything, because you cannot do any of that while you're pregnant. So I'm just being honest with you guys. It's hard. It's so hard, especially like if you're on camera, it's harder. If I wasn't on camera, I probably wouldn't be as hard on myself. I would be hard on myself, but I wouldn't be as hard on myself. That's why I don't do as many bump pictures. It's just I'm not comfortable. Like, you know, like I'm just not in the best place with it. So I'm trying to get better with it. Joel tells me, he's like, you're beautiful and you're pregnant, whenever I like am down about it. So he tries to lift me back up with it. And he's like, you know what? You're making a baby. Don't worry. You will work it off afterwards. He's like, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So he tells me that. But I'm like, you can only say so much. It's just going to be a battle with yourself. And it's like, okay, I don't know. So that's been the hard thing right there. But it's hard, and I know pregnancy is tough, and I just wanted to tell you guys, like, that's what I've been struggling with, and I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this. So I just want to share that with you guys too. My plan is to breastfeed afterwards, but as many of you may know, you don't know if you're going to be able to breastfeed. You don't know if you're going to produce enough milk. It might not happen, because you just don't know. You don't know, but that is my plan to do it. I was not breastfed. I was formula. My sister was breastfed till like 6 months or so, and then I was formula fed. So, but I've always wanted to breastfeed, and also you burn a lot more calories breastfeeding, and the weight will just kind of just drop off too afterwards. That's another thing why I want to breastfeed. But I know that you also do get hungrier when you're breastfeeding, because you're burning so many calories. I just wanted to be really open and real with you guys on that struggle. And if you are going through the same thing, you are not alone. So don't worry. We can do this though. We can do this. And also let you guys know, everyone asks me every single time I do these videos, like what app I'm using. I use the Bump app, and it like relates it to like a fruit or a vegetable of like the size of the baby. So she is the size of a coconut, because I'm 22 weeks. Yeah, so it says now that the baby's got more developed eyes and lips, he or she is looking even more like a newborn. Baby sleeping in cycles about 12 to 14 hours per day. Hint, there are probably those times you're not feeling any kicks. I feel her all the time now, but there's different feels. I get the ones where it feels like I have the butterflies. Like if you met your significant other, you met your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you get those butterflies in your stomach, and they just like make your stomach like do flip-flops. That's how I feel like. Or even if another way that I relate it to is if you're on a roller coaster and you're doing a drop. If you're going on a drop, That's how my stomach feels when she's doing her like movements. Like I feel like she's doing flips in there. Another one that I feel when she does is she gets into these moods where she's just like, pow, like I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna hit you, and I'll get the jab in the side. And it's only in the side because the placenta is on the front, so I feel it more on the sides of my belly. Joel has not been able to feel her yet. It's crazy. It's so crazy. And I can't believe how much my stomach has popped out since, you guys. So let me show you what I look like now. So this is the baby bump right now. Let me move my jacket aside so you guys can see how big I've gotten. It is big. It's finally out farther than my boobs. Yes. Yay. But she also is measuring longer legs than the average. She is longer. She's a longer baby. So she's going to be tall, which I'm not surprised because Joel is 6'2" and I am 5'7". And his parents are tall. I think his mom is like 5'10". My dad is 6'3". My grandpa was 6'6". We both have a lot of height on our family side. So I know she's going to be tall. And with the legs, I'm like, oh, that's all Joel. Because I have shorter legs. I have a long torso, shorter legs. He has all torso and all legs. Like he's just lanky. So she's taken after that. But yeah, so she's measuring longer. So they actually said that she's measuring 3 to 4 days bigger than what the average baby would measure at my point right now. With clothes wise and everything that we're buying for her, we're buying everything that is 3 months plus. I only have like one thing that's newborn. I'm only gonna buy a couple things newborn because she probably won't be in it very long. I honestly don't even know if she'll be in it when we have her. That's what I'm preparing for. I'm not buying her a ton of clothes though too, because I want to buy it within the season because it's going to be colder around that time and I want to get the seasonal stuff. And I don't know what sizes she's going to be yet. So I don't want to waste money there. So I'm being I'm trying to be very practical with preparing for her. On my vlog channel, we're going to do like, you know, the strollers and all the tech stuff that we got. We're going to do unboxing. We're going to show like things that what we're getting for her there. So definitely subscribe to my vlog channel. And again, I'm very sorry that this is such a long update, but we had a lot to update you on. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And I know a lot of you are going through pregnancy right now too. And I hope you guys are all having a smooth pregnancy. And if you're having any struggles or anything, you can get through them. You're strong. And we're in this together. I love talking to you guys on Twitter. Make sure to talk to me on Twitter. But yeah, so I wish you guys all the best through your pregnancies and also the ones that just had your babies. I hope everything's going smoothly. And yeah, so I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video.